Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome to FYI NewsByte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime. Is he fit for trial? That's what people are asking of Bosnian Serb military boss Ratko Mladic. Doctors will have to decide if Mladic's health will allow him to be sent to the International War Crimes Tribunal in The Hague. A court appearance was cut short last night after his lawyers said he was in a poor physical state and unable to communicate. The man charged with Europe's worst massacre of civilians since World War II was arrested yesterday after a 16-year hunt. Searching for a miracle as communities in the US recover from a string of powerful tornadoes this week. Some families are still anxiously waiting for news about their loved ones. State officials are working around the clock to quickly and accurately account for the missing, but people are getting frustrated.
It doesn't take that long. I mean, the way science and technology is today, it should be, they should, be able to take care, and process the body within 2 hours and have a phone call made to where somebody can finally get some closure.
Amongst the tragedy, miraculous stories of survival continue to emerge. 97-year-old Susie Cook was at home when the tornado hit, trapping her underneath a pile of rubble. Fortunately, a passer-by heard her cries for help and pulled her free, leaving her with nothing more than a few bruises. There's been tragedy on the roads in Russia. 11 people have died after a bus collided with a lorry and burst into flames on a highway outside Moscow. The bus was carrying 21 passengers and 2 drivers. 4 other people were seriously injured. Ibiza is burning. Police in Spain have detained a beekeeper suspected of accidentally starting the biggest wildfire in the history of Ibiza. Some 200 people have been evacuated from about 80 homes on the holiday island. The fire, which started on Wednesday, has already burned about 2,000 hectares. 300 people, backed by 8 helicopters and 3 planes, are continuing to fight the flames. Happy birthday, Aer Lingus. Ireland's national airline is celebrating the big 7-5 today. To mark the milestone, Taoiseach Enda Kenny will fly with company bosses in a small 6-seater plane, similar to the aircraft used in the first Aer Lingus flight. The flight on that day in 1936 went from Baldonnel in Dublin to Bristol in the UK. And finally, a dog who went missing after tornadoes hit in Alabama last month has turned up at his owner's home 20 days later. Mason found his way home despite having sustained 2 broken front legs. The twister picked up the terrier mongrel and blew him away.
It is. He's doing great. He's happy to see people. He wants to play. He can't. He's eating. He's drinking. He's just doing wonderful.
FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all. FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts. Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5. At number 5, at least this ride beats shelling out on bus fare. At number 4, this is one alarm clock you won't want to press snooze on. At number 3, looks like someone can't bear to leave the hot tub. At number 2, coming to a techno festival near you, it's the granny that's got the moves. And number 1 today, what really happened when the Queen visited the Guinness storehouse, courtesy of Jay Leno.
And she visited the Guinness beer factory, and well, it was interesting. Show what happened here. Show what happened. Here she is going in there. They all come out to greet her. Okay. Now they present her with a Guinness. Okay. 2 hours later. Look at this.
Tune into FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, plus catch up on today's tech news with Cassie, and Paul will be here with all the sport. We'll see you back here at 6, right here on 3E.